we are going to play Darksiders, the Warmastered Edition on the PlayStation 4 right now. I've been playing it a little bit. It's freaking fun, guys. This is such a cool game, and it looks like a great rendition of the game. It was on sale. I don't know if it still is on sale on the PlayStation Store, maybe the Xbox Store as well, for like $5 or something like that. Ridiculously inexpensive. So even though I have the original Darksiders game and it's handy and I beat it, I'm playing it again because this is too damn good. So let's stream some. Blake's going to come over here and join me. He's going to tell us the story of this game because I forget it. And I remember that Mark Hamill's in this game, and you are a frickin' badass who can turn into an even bigger badass. You are one of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. And remember, you can play along with us in the chat room and give us some comments and messages and questions, and we'll do our best to get to those. And I'll try not to die too often. And we'll see how far we get with a little Darksiders Warmastered Edition. And Darksiders 2 is out there. Blake Siefken, everybody.
Hi. It took me a while to get the game framed up. I had it framed up wrong.
Oh, okay. And Darksiders 2 is out. And so shout out to THQ Nordic, who is effectively bringing back some of our beloved things. They did that Red Faction Guerrilla Remastered thing that we did the other day, which is ridiculously fun as well.
And they like giving them goofy names like Warmastered Edition.
I like it. And what's the D-Blob one, or the D-Blob one? Because that was a redo.
It's just for Switch, I think.
Okay.
I don't think it has a fancy name.
Yeah, I noticed that it's also available on Xbox and PlayStation 4 too when I was looking in their e-stores as well. But that was fun too. So we've been giving THQ Nordic a lot of love. That's because they're giving us a lot of love by bringing back these franchises that should not have died with THQ. Okay, so I think I'm going down here.
I got another Chinese robocall.
You did?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Have you guys been getting the Chinese robocalls? I asked a Chinese friend of mine what they're saying.
And what are they saying?
Apparently it's like, it's telling you in Mandarin or Cantonese, I don't know which. It's telling you like you lied on your immigration form.
Oh, that's so frightening.
Yeah, so you didn't. I mean, I didn't. I was born here, but
yeah.
It's like the CRA scam where they tell you you're being audited.
Dead. Okay, yeah.
So
Patrick Furtado with the super chat. Thank you so much. Darksiders, all caps, many exclamation points is his message.
Are we turning to the dark side?
Agreed. Yes, we are definitely deep into the dark side.
Okay, so you want me to read the Wikipedia page for this game?
Just let's recap what this game is all about. What's the story? I'm fighting angels.
I'm gonna say it from memory and see how right I am.
Okay.
So from memory, I haven't looked it up yet. I think it's something to do like the rapture has happened.
Okay.
And you're one of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse, and basically all the humans are dead, or almost all of them.
And I'm looking for my 3 bros.
Yeah, and you're fighting. You're from hell, and you're fighting heaven's angels.
Yeah, look at this.
For something.
So
that's what I remember, and I'm gonna read the Wikipedia article.
And Joe Madeira, I hope I'm saying his name right. Joey Mad did the art for the game, or the sort of concept illustrations, and built a studio with Vigil. Recently worked on Battle Chasers, Night War, which is a very cool game.
We played Battle Chasers.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
It's a very cool game. And I don't know if he's involved with Darksiders 3. I think he must be. I mean, I feel like this is his baby.
I feel like when I Googled his name, I saw Darksiders 3 in there.
Okay.
But I have the Wikipedia page.
Okay.
Okay.
What do they say?
Under plot, story. Since the beginning of time, the kingdoms of heaven and hell have waged war, with neither side ever being able to gain an advantage over the other.
Right.
Thus, in time, a mediator group named the Charred Council arose to maintain order and balance. To this end, they created the Warrior Brotherhood of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse, war, death, strife, and fury, to intervene and enforce their laws where and when necessary. Amidst the conflict, humanity emerged. Foreseeing that humans would be integral and contribute to the balance's stability, I don't know what that means, the council declared them a 3rd kingdom, the Kingdom of Man. The council brokered a truce between heaven and hell. The 7 seals were created to be broken when the Kingdom of Man was ready for the end war. Is this from the Bible? I don't know. In the present day war,
I just threw a taxi cab at this giant.
Awesome. In the present-day war, Liam O'Brien arrives on Earth where the final battle appears to have begun. Armies of angels and demons wage war with mankind caught in the middle.
Okay.
Confronting Abandon, Troy Baker, The general of Heaven's army, War, discovers that the other horsemen have not arrived and the seventh seal has not been broken. Surprised by War's presence, Abandon is killed by the demon. I think they're just...
They're doing
like
the
later in
whole
game.
thing. Yeah. I
Okay,
think
so-
that's good.
Yeah.
Question. Have you fellas...
It's not
okay.
Sunday school, so
Yeah.
I'm not going to keep reading.
I think we were right. As angels and demons are fighting,
yeah.
Earth is
fighting
really screwed up,
monsters.
and it's awesome. And boy, does it look awesome.
Is this Washington, D.C. that you're in?
What
building is that?
Looks like a capital.
So a big orange monster has taken over
Yeah.
Washington, D.C.
And I have to... Oh, okay. I hit him with a few cabs. Now I got to go slice and dice his face. Okay.
He's a big, loud orange monster with something weird on the top of his
Demon.
head who has taken over Washington,
This
D.C.
is... It looks great, huh? Blake and I were talking as we were running the Skyscraper interview that we would love to see more PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 games get this love, get this treatment, man. I really want to see Mod Nation Racers and MotorStorm get remade for
What
the
happened
PlayStation
to
4.
MotorStorm? Why hasn't there been a new MotorStorm?
I don't
game
know.
in a while?
I mean, they disbanded. They broke up the team, and you know, they're scattered to the winds. But even those original games, like Mod Nation Racers in 4K at 60 frames per second, because the polygons would be the polygon count would be less, would be incredible.
I have a question from Sam. We always call him Sammy in 111.
Yeah.
I think it's Sam I Am.
Oh, Sam, I am
From the Dr. Seuss book,
Okay.
Green Eggs and Ham.
Okay.
I just realized that like 5 minutes ago.
Okay.
Question: Have you fellas seen Override merchandise City? I don't know what Override. Have you fellas seen Override Mech City Brawl trailer?
No.
I don't know what that is, so no. I probably should have read the comment before I started saying it.
That took 6 minutes to read that comment, so
Probably
no.
took me longer to read it than it took him to write it. Here's one I can
You
comprehend
probably
from Blade
could have
Blur.
watched the trailer.
I have one from Blade Blur that I think I understand.
Okay.
There is
all right.
only one thing bad about the original Darksiders. They had the brilliant idea to release this the same day as Bayonetta.
Ooh.
That's interesting.
Whoa. Some good trivia from Blade Blur right there.
Yeah, Bayonetta's been remastered too. on
Yes.
Wii U and Switch.
You know what? I mean, these games were amazing. This was the maturation of 3D design.
Yep.
Smaller teams that were probably a little bit more agile, a little less freaked out, because every game has to, be a home run now. The costs are enormous in this 4K era. And so, back in PS3, 360, things were still on an upward kind of trajectory for team sizes and imagination and investments. And now it's like, how do we get our own Fortnite? And where's our Overwatch? And can we make a Destiny? And so consequently, these things, like that Fortnite interview I did, that's 6 years in development for Fortnite, and then they scrapped what they were working on.
Just made a battle royale game.
Like, who funds that other than Epic, who's got all the money from all of their engine stuff, and gears?
Thanks for the super chat, Tyler Fisher.
Oh, you rock, buddy.
Gave us about $3.50.
You are the best, and you got your stuff worked out with Designed by Humans, which is awesome. Good people over there.
What other products could we have EPN logos on, Vic?
Oh man, I don't know. People keep coming up with new ideas. I've got to get into Teespring again on the Teespring shop and add a bunch more colors, because I only put a black T-shirt originally.
Your watch needs your attention.
Oh, it says time to stand. I like that this thing reminds me to stand
Jesus
up.
Christ.
And I also get reminders to breathe.
Don't let that watch push you around, Vic.
I like the watch, man. It's the watch. The watch is good for little reminders that there's other things going on out there. I saw something about Galaxy. What was that?
Where's that?
Right down
where
here.
Oh,
Did you
yeah,
know?
Jordan
Okay.
Cunningham. Question, did you guys know Galaxy Variant S Edition is on Nintendo Switch now?
I saw that. I remember digging that quite a bit when I checked it out on the PlayStation. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. I'm skipping all the cutscenes. Okay, I just press the button. That is a very cool space shooter, kind of an anime kind of vibe. I think it'd be a great fit on the Switch. I hovered over the buy it button. And the same thing for Flint Hook, which is excellent, made by Tribute Games. It's on sale on the Switch right now. I have it on the PS4, so I didn't buy it on the Switch, but it would be a great game on the Switch. It's a super fun, classic 2D scrolling thing with the hook mechanic.
How would you pronounce that?
Chaos Eater.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Sam I am.
I was looking at, I thought it was like Chow Setter.
Yes.
Okay, I have a question.
Oh, wait, we got a great suggestion from Abby Jameson. EPN Joy-Con controller cradles. Whoa. I guess there is that whole other area of putting our brand on like actual gaming products and stuff that we could explore, I guess. That's pretty cool. That's a good idea.
I have a question from Adrian Leon.
Mm-hmm.
He wants us to solve the most important question that's in culture right now.
Yes.
What is better, Fortnite or Battlegrounds?
I like Fortnite better. I just think there's a little bit more freedom and there's a little bit more imagination happening with all these new little story bits that they're adding to it. I'm not playing either religiously, but I think Battlegrounds is really fun for the game design that it is, but it takes itself, I think, a little bit more seriously. And I don't know. I like the accessibility that Fortnite kind of offers over PUBG. PUBG feels like you really have to be a serious kick-ass gamer to do well in that game.
I've played both of them for about 10 minutes each.
Yeah.
And so I'm an expert.
Yep.
And honestly, because Fortnite has all the crafting, I felt that Battlegrounds was a bit more accessible to me.
Oh, right, okay.
Like, I didn't need to think about what I was doing in Battlegrounds. It's like, okay, I know what I'm doing. I'm shooting, I'm hiding, I'm aiming down my sights. Fortnite, I was like, what? It's like, how do I craft? How do I do this? How do I...
I mean, it's pretty easy. You just tap on a button and you see the...
yeah, but it's like...
the silhouette of what you're going to drop out there. Can I run on ledges?
I think you're supposed to climb up that. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
You
Okay. I can't run wall run right now, right? I don't think this character could do that. So this is the thing. It's like Zelda a little bit. They borrowed from Prince of Persia at the time because this was that era. Every Prince of Persia influenced a ton of games, you fight a bunch of hellacious creatures. And so there are dungeons like Zelda, and then there's a huge open sort of environment. That guy, the demonic creature, I think is played by Mark Hamill. And is War played by Troy Baker?
No, I think Troy Baker was someone else.
Okay.
According to Wikipedia. Let me.
Okay, so I'm taking all of these souls, which I guess is my currency to upgrade all my stuff. You guys know. The combat is fun. It's so cool looking. I don't know if this is running at 60.
War is
48 frames per second it says right now, which is pretty solid.
War is Liam O'Brien.
Okay.
So you're playing as War, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so that's Liam O'Brien.
Okay.
What has he done? He's done a lot of like Naruto and stuff like that.
Okay.
And Troy Baker is Abandon? Abandon?
Abaddon?
Abaddon?
I don't know. Taking a guess.
Abaddon.
Okay.
That's a Hebrew word. Okay. Yeah, I didn't go to Sunday school, guys. Sorry, I don't know these words. Someone had a question here I wanted to ask.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, it's a suggestion. Tyler Fisher is saying that Danger Zone 2 releases tomorrow.
Yeah, I just got a code. What the hell is Danger Zone? I don't...
Where you fly into in Top Gun.
Yeah, I know that. I know that Danger Zone. Is that what the game is?
I don't know.
I just got a code for that.
Let me Google it.
Well, maybe we'll stream that tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday, right? That sounds like a good Friday game.
Won't you be like some really intricate like RPG? Or something? Okay, I googled Danger Zone. And I just got the Kenny Loggins song. So let me.
Okay. I don't think that's it.
Let me put Danger Zone game.
It's Danger Zone 2.
Three Fields Entertainment. Oh, it's that racing game.
Oh, okay, cool.
From the former Burnout people.
Okay, fantastic.
Remember we did a story on in the rundown.
Yes, okay.
The former Burnout devs formed a new studio and they made like 5 racing games already.
Okay, so it's like the Burnout Crash experience.
Yeah, you're just crashing the whole time, yeah.
Yes, I'm waiting for the Onrush code. I want to play that game. That's the Codemasters game, which... am I just doing loops of this?
I think you were already here.
Of this top level? Where am I supposed to go?
Where are you going?
Oh, I see it. I gotta go through here. Okay, what do I do?
Smack it with your sword. See what happens.
Okay. Throw this. I see. Okay, so there's souls or...
The souls coming at you remind me of in Crackdown when you get the orbs.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. That was an elevator filled with people screaming. I remember that sequence. It's the best. This game is great. Yes, because all around this calamity are humans that are trying to figure out what the hell is happening to the Earth. No pun intended. Incredible game. And right now I'm playing it on the regular PlayStation 4 because we can only, our stream can't go too high with the PS4 Pro, which I imagine this runs rock solid at 60, but this is at 49 frames per second, which is pretty good. It looks great.
Taz is asking, is there any game that you have played religiously? I guess that just means played a lot. 'Cause I haven't like worshipped a game, except for Half-Life 2.
You know, I've played the Arkham games and the Uncharted games and the Burnout games and the Spider-Man games and the Prince of Persia game. I mean, I play Zelda. I play everything that I can. I play so many games, but there are games that I have beaten more than once and I keep going back to and I play just for fun. I've been having. I sent a tweet out to Blue Point, who I think handled the port of Uncharted collection for the PlayStation 4. I've been having the damnedest issue with that game because I want to play it. I want to stream right from the very beginning. I did a little bit of that when we started to do a little bit more streaming back in 2016, but I want to go back to it. For some reason, Uncharted 1 off of that collection, whether it's from the disc, I actually bought it digitally as well, it just keeps crashing, and I can't play the game. And so every time I play, it crashes me out, and it's so frustrating. I didn't hear back from them. So if anybody from Blue Point or Sony is watching this, please solve my problem. I don't know what it is. I've deleted the software, deleted my saves, tried the game on a bunch of PlayStation 4s and the Pro, both as a disc and as a digital code, and it's the only PlayStation 4 game that's ever done that for me. So there's something wrong, and I think it's probably some kind of confliction with the updates to the PlayStation OS. Does anybody else have the game? Actually, this is a great way to... If anybody else has the Uncharted collection, please pop that into your PlayStation 4 and see if there's any issues with you running that title and get back to me either here or on Twitter, okay? I'd be very curious.
We'll let you know when the chat catches up to you.
Okay.
Blade Blur, yes, I do like your useless trivia. D9000 question, well, who makes the best feeling combat in video games? He says Ninja Theory.
Yeah, Ninja Theory is pretty rad. They're pretty amazing.
From Software, if you're into that kind of thing.
For the Souls and
Bloodborne.
Bloodborne?
Bloodborne, yeah. I mean, it's hard, because if you're talking about like a fighting game.
Yeah, I mean, I love Soul Calibur. That's the game that just feels like butter to me. It's just so fluid.
I think he probably means like this kind of game, the combat. I really liked the combat in Breath of the Wild. I thought it was good.
Yeah, it was fun. It was emergent, you know. It was physics based, which I thought was cool.
And it was like, it wasn't just, you know, you had to actually.
I think the classic God of War games were pretty sensational. Sony Santa Monica did an amazing job sort of training us with that freedom. Bayonetta. You know what? I think it's platinum.
Yeah.
I think it's platinum.
Yeah.
I think right now the diversity in the titles that they've made,
I don't know,
like Vanquish
Insomniac,
is crazy.
Insomniac's pretty good. Vic.
Insomniac's amazing.
And who's
and Rocksteady for Arkham.
And Sly Cooper.
Sucker Punch.
Yeah.
Yeah, with
they're
Infamous.
Pretty good too.
Yeah.
Although with them it's more about traversing the environments, making that feel fluid.
That is a really, really, really big question. I don't know if there is one studio that we can all agree on.
They're all good.
Yeah.
All the ones we mentioned are good.
Yeah. I mean, these guys did an amazing job. Remember, like, Vigil came out of nowhere, and then they made this. And they blew our minds. And I love stories like that.
And now Vigil is nowhere.
Yeah.
Because the people from Vigil founded a new company after THQ went under.
Yes. When you learn from a game like this, many doors open. You know? Sometimes studios close and doors close, but then new ones. That's why you have to ship, you know? And I have developer friends that work on things that just don't ship, and it's the most debilitating and
work
sad
on something
thing.
For 2 years.
Yeah. Because if you ship, you learn, you know? You get the, not just the satisfaction of completing a project and getting it out into the world, but you get the feedback and the reviews and people discovering things over time. And, like it shows up in segments like buried treasure, and there's like inherent sort of shelf life value that extends beyond just the launch of the game, And if you don't ship and you don't experience that, or if you do ship for a long time and then you work on a project that takes forever and doesn't ship, I don't think there could be anything more frustrating than that. Especially if, and I know there's one particular developer that I know that shipped a ton of games, and then he ended up working with a studio that just could not finish, and he eventually left because it was just so frustrating. He was used to shipping 1 or 2 games every year, and then it was like
I know who you're talking about.
years and years and years of waiting, and
Is that studio's closed down now, isn't it?
Nope, still going.
Okay. Well, I guess we can't say the name, so we shouldn't.
No, not saying anything, but. Yeah, I couldn't imagine anything. I mean, that's one of my reasons for continuing to do what I do with EP. I mean, I love what I do, but I also love that we make things, and there's no... I love making things, I hate talking about making things.
Hitting the publish button is always very satisfying.
Right, yeah. And
when we had a TV show, going home and watching it on TV
shipping
that
a
night
show
is always satisfying as well.
Yes, it is.
Blade Blur is saying Uncharted 1 did not crash on him.
Okay, no issues.
Blair Farrell, he knows his name, is
Blair
saying the same thing that didn't happen to him either.
Okay, it's so weird. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's because of the different types of games. I mean, I have so many games installed and uninstalled. Maybe I have to reformat my...
You always have too many games on your system. I had to delete like 3 games to install this today, Vic.
Yes.
So you gotta...
Well, I mean, in that particular case, there's room on the drive. But maybe it is the amount of times I've touched the hard drive with software. Maybe I have to reformat and re-download again.
It's like it's all fragmented.
It could be. Yeah. I mean, it's like... It's honestly like, I review tons of games, so I have a lot of stuff going through there.
Did they license the Johnny Cash song about the apocalypse for this game? Because that would be perfect.
I don't know.
It's that song, the man comes around. It's in every zombie movie.
Right.
It would be perfect for this.
Oh. Okay. So hold 1. Oh, okay, cool. That's right. I have power-ups.
Did you watch? Question from Blair Farrell. Did you watch the hour-long plus documentary on Vigil Games?
No, I didn't. Was that the one by Enthusiast?
I think is Gamumentary, or they?
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know who they are.
I saw some of somebody sent me the code to that, and I watched a little bit of it, and I liked some of it, but I didn't stick with it. So I got to go back to it. All right. What do I do? This guy's tough.
Oh, here's about your Uncharted thing from Paul Adamson.
Yeah.
Forums on the Uncharted collection suggest that you rebuild the database on your PS4.
Okay.
I don't know. Is there a thing you just press a button to rebuild database?
There must be. Yeah. So
did you not Google the problem, Vic?
No.
That's what you always got to do is just Google it.
Right.
Someone else in the world has probably had the same.
No, I did not Google it. I chose to have a live stream and brought it up in the middle of our Darksiders playthrough. I let Paul Adamson Google it for me. Thank you, Paul. I will rebuild my database because I want to stream some Uncharted.
I was at my mother's house on the weekend, and whenever I go over, she always has problems with the computer.
I know. Yes, I know that very well.
And she's like, she cuts there and she's having this really specific problem.
Yeah.
And then, like, in 5 seconds, I tell her what to do. And she's like, how'd you know to do that? I said, because I just Googled it. Because you're not the only person in the world who's going to have had that problem.
I think we should wear T-shirts when we go visit our parents.
Just Google it.
Just say, Google that.
Google
Google it. What's a you googly? Okay. Map, local. Let's get out of here. Where do we go? This way.
Blair Farrell saw an article on Kotaku about not resetting the system, but reorienting the data so it downloads correct. I guess that must be a thing in like the settings for the PS4.
Okay.
You go and like it must be like a defragmenting thing or something.
Yes. Yeah. Well, I'm excited. If there is a solution, I'll be playing Uncharted again soon, and I'm freaking excited about that. I want to play all of those
Apparently
games again.
Today, I didn't put it in the rundown because it seemed kind of sketchy, but Nathan Fillion, the Firefly actor,
yes,
he Instagrammed a photo of Drake.
Yeah.
And then had in the description had some like Latin phrase that's something to do about Nathan Drake or Sir Francis Drake.
No way.
So now everyone's like speculating that he's going to be that they're casting him as
The older Nathan Drake.
in the Uncharted movie.
He's
that doesn't.
50 now.
Yeah, they've already. Is Tom Holland official, or is that just like an unconfirmed
I think
thing?
it's official, but he would be playing the younger one. I guess he could still play the older one. Like Indiana Jones is going to be 80.
He could play Sully. He could play Sully.
He could play Sully, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
But I don't know.
Oh my God, that would be very ironic.
Yeah.
Wow.
Or he could play his dad or his older brother. I don't know.
Right. That's
Yeah.
cool.
We'll see when
That's cool.
if any news about that happens. I mean, more than
Well,
just
today on
Instagram.
my Instagram, or last night after I saw Skyscraper, I tweeted out that The Rock has been cast as Kratos. I don't know if you saw that picture, but
Yeah, I saw your little side by side.
okay, I'm going to talk to Volgrim. So it's official on my Instagram that The Rock is going to be playing Kratos. Call me, The Rock, and I'll put you and Shaq together. We'll talk.
Blair Farrell says, check your Twitter, Vic. I just sent you a link about rebuilding your database on the PS4.
Oh, you guys are the best. You guys are awesome. Thank you. I don't know what Volgrim is saying. Hold on, I'm going to put my headphones on.
You don't want to not listen to Volgrim.
Yes. Look at the creature design and the environmental
cool.
design. Radness. Oh, this is Mark Hamill right here.
Oh, this guy?
Or it's somebody that sounds like Mark Hamill. Okay, I can hear the crows. Okay, where do I go? Where do I go?
Question from Doy Owen. Can you recommend a game that will make me feel as happy and relaxed as watching an episode of Bob Ross? I don't know, like what?
Flower.
Yeah, Fez is pretty relaxing, I found.
Yeah, Fez is cool.
Journey. Yeah, I need that game company game.
Flower is incredible. I don't know if you guys have played that game. You can get it on your phones now. It's on Android and iOS. It's beautiful. And I love Journey.
What are some other good relaxing games?
I think Breath of the Wild is pretty chill, man.
Yeah.
Until it isn't, but it's pretty chill.
And you know what? This sounds crazy, but Grand Theft Auto.
That sounds crazy.
Part of the reason why I like that game is
get
after a
chased
long
by
day of work.
cops.
No, if you don't want to do anything bad,
Yeah.
if you go into Grand Theft Auto Online, you can
Yeah.
turn off your damage so
Yeah.
that you can't use a gun, you can't hurt anyone else, and no one else can hurt you.
Okay.
And then if you just want to drive around or fly around and not get into accidents and not run people over, it's really relaxing. It's just like
that sounds good.
It is like it is a very you just sit there and sort of zone out, and if your friends join you, you can sit and chit chat and just drive around in a car,
Oh my God, you can destroy everything in this game.
or you can do that.
This is very satisfying to me, destroying these trees, because in every freaking racing game I play, the trees are indestructible, and it drives me nuts because I can drive through everything.
Yeah, fuck those trees.
Except the trees, and it's like it stops you dead in your tracks. I was playing the Crew 2, and I'd be going off road, and then I'd go bomb, 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 bomb. I've been keeping
And then
up
you
or
just hit
beating
a
everybody.
tree.
Hit a tree, bomb, 8th place, and it's like what? I've just gone through like a truck and a house, and then I hit a tree. It's like bonk. It drives me nuts. So it feels very good to just cut them in half. Okay, so I don't know what I'm doing. Let's go back and talk to Volgrim. I'm supposed to go get something.
Oh, people are talking about Johnny Depp in the chat.
What's going on?
I don't know.
Did he do something?
I think it's when you mentioned how old Nathan Fillion was,
Right.
because he's the same age as Johnny Depp, and now like people are talking about Johnny Depp's personal shit.
Well, I don't think Nathan Fillion's as old as Johnny
Is
Depp.
he?
No,
Well,
I think he's.
How old is Nathan Fillion?
I think he's like 47, 48.
Johnny Depp is
55,
55.
yeah.
And how old is?
Johnny Depp's going through some stuff, man. I don't know. Did you read that Rolling Stone interview?
I think Johnny Depp's been going through some stuff for a while,
Yeah.
and we only just found out about it recently.
Well, no, because remember he used to destroy hotel rooms and stuff when he was an up and coming.
Yeah, he still
actor.
does. Yeah, Nathan Fillion is 8 years younger than Johnny Depp.
Yeah.
I don't know how we started talking about Johnny Depp in the chat, though. Sometimes the chat goes off on tangents.
I hope Johnny Depp pulls it together. He's such a cool actor. I love his work. I mean,
Is he though, Vic?
No, he is. Like, he's really good. Like, he's not always really good.
He's good at making like goofy caricatures.
Well, and I think what's happened is this is like TMZ talk, but I think he got into too much substance stuff. And
I've never, honestly, he's never done anything as an actor that's made me like, wow.
Really?
He's
Ed Wood?
Okay, fine, Ed Wood.
Okay.
Even that. He's a good actor.
Scissorhands.
Maybe Edward Scissorhands, but he's always playing like these goofy, sort of larger than life characters, which he does a good persona.
What was the movie he did with DiCaprio? That was an incredible film.
What?
Where
DiCaprio is challenged.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess he's good in that too. But for the most part, when I think of Johnny Depp, I think of like goofy.
Watch old episodes of Jump Street on YouTube. Guy has always
That was 40
been good.
years ago, Vic.
I know, but like his first stuff, he's a really, really, really good actor. Watch him in Pirates of the Caribbean, and not.
No, that's what I mean. Pirates of the Caribbean. He's not. It's not him. Like he's not acting.
He is great.
He's playing a goofy character, which is good. I'm not saying that's bad. It's just like. It's not acting the same way like Daniel Day-Lewis is acting.
No.
It's not like, it's not you're sitting there like, oh my god, he's such a good performance. No, it's like he's inhabiting a goofy, larger-than-life persona.
Yes, and he relies heavily on his costume.
And he does that in Ed Wood as well. In Ed Wood, it's very like, hey, it's Bela Lugosi, hey.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't become
I got
the role.
one for you. Donnie Brasco. Or which one? Is that right? Donnie Brasco?
Was that the one he did? Yeah.
The mob one?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
excellent.
that was him, yeah.
And he
I
was
know the
also
one you
good in
mean.
the where he plays Whitey Bulger too. He was great in that too.
See, even that I didn't like that because it was him in makeup and doing all this goofy shit. Like he didn't inhabit the role for me.
Okay.
The same way that, like he doesn't. I don't think of him as a serious dramatic actor. I think of him as a Hollywood larger than life persona actor. He makes interesting characters that are fun to watch, but they're not. There's not dramatic depth to them for me.
I loved him in the Don Juan DeMarco. I thought he was incredible in that too, where he was a guy that seemed to have some psychological issues, but he was like a total Lothario, and Brando was his psychologist. He was great. And
Edward Scissorhands, I will concede, does a very good performance.
He's
in
terrific.
That. But Ed Wood, even though I love that movie, that's an example of what I'm talking about with Johnny Depp, is that it's him being a goofy thing.
I think you disqualify the amount of work that he has put into that career and into those roles a little too quickly. But
I'm not discounting it. It takes a lot of work to do those, but it's different than
sometimes
what
you
Daniel
just want
Day-Lewis does.
Sometimes you just want a normal person, and you want him to just play a relatable human being. And he doesn't ever seem to do that. He does always seem like his Mad Hatter and stuff. He does seem to always have the crutch of some kind of prosthetic or contact lenses or something.
People are saying Once Upon a Time in Mexico.
Yes, he was great in that. Great in that.
He's again in that.
Are you a Mexican or a Mexican?
That's a terrible line. But.
I know, but memorable.
But he's again in that movie. He's playing a thing.
Yes.
He's playing a guy who walks around with a
that whole thing is a thing. That whole movie is.
Yeah, that's the point of that movie. Yeah. He's up against Antonio Banderas.
I love Desperado, by the way, with Antonio
Desperado.
Banderas.
Johnny Depp's not in Desperado.
I know. That movie is incredible.
Have you seen El Mariachi?
Yes, that movie was impressive, but Desperado was incredible.
Desperado is a very good movie.
Yeah. Desperado was like seeing Blade for the first time.
Okay, Sleepy Hollow is another good Johnny Depp.
Sleepy Hollow, great.
I can see. I admit that is a very good movie.
Also, From Hell, terrific in that too.
Yeah, and see all these movies, it's not him doing the Mad Hatter thing.
Yeah.
Or the Pirates of the Caribbean thing.
He had some very calculated. So it's a cool discussion. I mean, we're talking about an actor that has fashioned some very fascinating.
I don't think he's a bad
roles.
actor. I never said he was a bad actor. I'm saying it's not. It's different than like a serious, like Daniel Day-Lewis type.
You know, I'm sure I've talked about this before, but I met Johnny Depp really, really early in his career when he was on Jump Street. My brother introduced me to him, and even he must have been like 22 or something like that. I was young. I was like 19, and he already had this. I called it like a tunnel vision. Like he didn't really want to look directly at people. It was like he was just so already, just in a couple of years of Jump Street, so surrounded by people wanting his attention and wanting to be noticed by him that he just didn't look directly. And I could see that. And that was my first time being around somebody that was that famous and that acutely aware of.
Yeah, that would put the zap on your head,
It'd
right?
be weird, man. It'd be very weird, you know? And I don't think he asked for that when he signed up, but then I think,
That's why Heath Ledger killed himself, because that should happen to him.
yeah,
You know, he got famous so quickly,
yeah.
and he couldn't handle it.
Well, it's definitely taken a lot of mind-altering substances that can affect all of that. You know,
Yeah.
clearly those decisions and stuff. But it was very interesting. He was very nice and he was very personable, and I definitely had a good memory of meeting him. But yeah, I noticed that he was so young and already so kind of over it. You know, it was like, wow.
Can't you just hit those with your sword?
Yeah, I guess so. Let's see. Not really
So the
doing
car has more impact than your sword?
I guess so. Let's see what's happening here. I don't know all my powers and stuff. I haven't really been paying attention. But I've been very impressed. Let's see if I can...
Was Platoon his first movie role, or was it Nightmare on Elm Street?
I think Nightmare.
I think, yeah. I think
I don't remember his
Platoon-
stuff in Platoon.
Platoon, he's in it for like 5 minutes. Platoon was 87?
That was a movie. Holy crap.
Platoon was 86. Nightmare on Elm Street, I think, was 84, but I'm Googling it
Yeah.
to make sure.
Oh, maybe I go down here.
Nightmare on Elm Street was 84. So it was 2 years before Platoon. I keep wanting to call it Splatoon because of the...
Splatoon is very different from Platoon.
Yes, it is. What was his very first movie role? Let me see.
Johnny Depp?
Yeah, I'm Googling. I think it was Nightmare on Elm Street, but he might have been in something.
DiCaprio is a way better actor. Thorazine 666 saying.
Yeah, Nightmare on Elm Street was his very first.
DiCaprio is pretty phenomenal.
I'm gonna have to disagree with you there. but
Really? You don't think Leonardo DiCaprio is a phenomenal actor? Who
I
do
think
you
he's
like?
an overactor.
No, he's very good. Very good.
I don't buy him sometimes.
What was that movie?
When he does it, when he gets too big, I don't buy it.
What was the damn movie that he did with?
The Revenant is good because he never gets
Oh my God,
too
he
big
was
in that.
incredible.
It's him
But-
more subdued.
But what was the movie that he did with Johnny Depp? What was it called?
What's Eating Gilbert Grape?
Yeah, God, he was incredible in that.
No.
Yes, he was.
No.
Yes, he was. He was great.
It's easy to play that kind of role
Ah, man.
that Leo had.
No. No, it is not.
I'm not gonna quote it, but there's that famous speech in that Robert Downey Jr. does in that movie he made, that
Oh.
comedy movie.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to quote that. But
Yeah, okay.
I'm thinking of that right now
Right.
with regards to Leo's role in that movie.
Well, you're saying that, and you're saying it's easy to play Dustin Hoffman's role in Rain Man, and it's easy
No,
to play.
because he did the opposite of what Leo did.
He was great.
I just don't think Leo's that good of an actor. I think he's good when he's not
Whoa.
getting too big. When he gets too big, it's like, I'm Leo.
You didn't love the King of New York, right?
No, see, he's good in that because it's not him getting too big.
Oh, he was
when,
great in
and
that.
like
And
that
The
Tarantino
Departed?
movie, The Departed is good as well. But like the Tarantino movie where he gets really big,
Titanic?
Titanic, I don't like him in that.
What?
No, he's not. He's next to Kate Winslet. And she's a fantastic actress.
Blake, you are very hard to please, man.
I just don't.
Very hard to
I just
please.
don't buy him.
Wow. He's one of the best. The
Like
best
in The
ever,
Departed,
best of all
in The
time. And
Departed, when he
he's been
starts,
so
like,
good since he was a little
Every
kid.
scene where he's like freaking out in The Departed is bad. It's the scenes where he's quiet and not.
Oh man.
When
No,
he, but when he starts freaking out, it's like watching Jim
I
Carrey. or
totally
something.
disagree, and you are very hard to please. I can't believe it. Like these are career-defining performances. These are things that any actor would kill to be able to do and kill to have the opportunity for. And he rightly earned every single one of those and over-delivered every time. Like even The Beach. The guy's incredible.
He's terrible in The Beach.
No way.
He's terrible in that. Jamie Andrews says, "Thanks for putting me on the show at EXP during E3." Well, thanks for coming to join us.
Oh,
at
that
EXP.
was awesome.
Is EXP done and
It's
wrapped
gone,
up?
yeah. It's so sad. And I reached out to those guys. Oh, I can level up my thing. It's getting spicy in here. It's getting hot.
Yeah, we can't have the AC on because it's loud.
Yes. Reached out to EXP to go and visit them before they closed, and they were very busy that week, and I didn't really want to make a big deal out of, EP going down there or whatever. Because there's a lot of regulars, obviously, that kept that place hopping, and I think they were going basically to have their moment, and I didn't really want to. I wanted to come and join it, but I didn't want to be a big deal or make any kind of fuss about anything. So I told them that. And they did have a killer end of the run there. They had a great last week. Lots of people turned up, and such a shame. But I think there's something cooking. So we'll stay tuned and see if there's a reemergence, which would be rad. Because Vancouver definitely needs places like that.
People in the chat are comparing me to Scott C. Jones. I just want you guys to know I worked at this company for like 3 years before Scott C. Jones. So if anything, Scott C. Jones is the new me.
Oh, yeah. Well, I think you have to tell people, this is the new rule, okay? You're not a fan of Depp and DiCaprio.
I didn't say I didn't like them. I like them in specific kinds of roles.
Okay, all right. Well, you've got to illustrate now, I think, which is only fair, a couple of actors that consistently blow you away. And Daniel Day-Lewis, yes.
Well, I mean, I was saying Daniel Day-Lewis because he just came to my head.
Yeah, he's arguably the best since
okay,
Olivia.
You know who's an actor who I love and everything I've ever seen him in is
Yes.
Michael Stuhlbarg.
Okay, who's he?
He's the dad in Call Me by Your Name.
Okay, yeah, he's great.
He's in.
He's very present in his roles.
He gets typecast as the nerdy doctor guy.
Sure,
he's
yeah.
in Doctor Strange. He's in The Shape of Water. I love Michael Stuhlbarg.
Yeah, he's
I think
great.
He should be. I fell in love with him in A Serious Man, the Coen Brothers movie.
Okay.
He's excellent in that.
Yeah.
I think he needs to be in every single movie ever made.
Okay, Frances McDormand.
Frances McDormand is great in everything she's ever done.
Yeah. Wonderful.
All of the big Coen Brothers actors are.
Yes.
Are good.
They pick the best.
But Michael Stuhlbarg, even in Men in Black 3, which
Right.
is a terrible film,
Right.
he was in it, and his character was so good it like makes that movie watchable just for him.
Right.
Because he's so good in it.
Ryan Reynolds. Does he ever not
He's good
deliver?
In the goofy rom-coms he does.
I mean,
it's
he did that movie where he was buried. I think it was just called Buried.
Yeah.
And he's just in a coffin for the whole thing. He was riveting.
Yeah, but he's not like a.
He could do anything. He's
Ryan
very
Gosling
good.
is my
Ryan
favorite
Gosling,
Ryan.
holy Christ.
He's my favorite Ryan.
Yeah, he's pretty great.
Ryan Gosling is always good.
Okay, so I think I had to get 500 of those is what I had to do.
To appease Mark Hamill.
Yeah. So here we are at the 10-minute mark, which took me an hour to get to.
Jordan Cunningham says, Blake, what do you like? Half-Life 2. That's about it.
That's it. Half-Life 2 starring Ryan Gosling.
Yes. He'd make a good Gordon Freeman in the movie.
Yeah. God, look at how badass he looks. We may see some new cosplay because this thing is out now.
People are pointing out we both have multiple layers on in the middle.
Is that what it is? Yeah.
I do have 2 shirts on. I don't know why.
I don't want to get too overtly promotional, but I am wearing my EPN shirt. Maybe I'll just wear that. I'm bringing it. Okay. Whew. All right. Let's strip down. Let's see if I can get down to another layer.
Gosling was reinvented by his role in Drive. What was that goofy
Drive
Canadian
was
show he
incredible.
was on?
I don't know.
He was on like Voyage of the Mimi or something
I don't know.
as a kid. Or like Mickey Mouse House or whatever.
Well, I know that he was in a show with Tyler Labine, who is another fantastic Canadian actor that I really
Yeah, he was on Goosebumps and Are You Afraid of the Dark and Mickey Mouse Club.
Okay. Ed Harris, there's an actor. Always good.
Actor, yeah.
Holy crap. So good. Okay, so now I'm going into here. This is a game where you, like most video games, where you pay attention. The end of the world.
Jimmy
And you get a
Andrews
lot
loves
more.
your shirt, Vic.
The blue is nice, huh? It's very nice. Okay.
Steve Carell, Tyler Fisher, he's kind of hit and miss as well. He's done some lame roles, but he's also done great stuff.
Yeah, he's very
Little Miss
talented.
Sunshine, he's really good in that.
Oh yeah, that was great.
But he's also done some pretty lame.
That's a good
comedy.
topic, man. That's a good topic. I feel like sometimes we should just do a chat, like like bring up a topic and we just get into it for a little bit with the
Like
chat.
Vic's Basement?
Yeah, like Vic's Basement. I mean, I'm missing Vic's Basement. I think you guys can tell.
Topic, why are trees in games so indestructible? Why can't trees in real life be like that?
I'm waiting for some sad news about Johnny Depp, and I really hope it doesn't happen. You know, like I really hope there is nothing sad or tragic. I hope he doesn't hurt himself. I hope there's no hospitalization. You know, like I'm just really concerned about, because I don't know if you guys have heard, but he's getting sued for punching somebody on
Yeah.
a set right now.
I hope the person he punched is okay.
That too, yes, for sure. But it sounds like a guy that is at the end of a tether right there.
Is that Mark Hamill as this dude?
It sounds like a guy that's
Doing a Mark Hamill?
in the world of the Joker. I know Mark Hamill's in this game, but
Who
I
does
thought
Mark Hamill voice in Darksiders?
I think he is the guy that's on the shoulder of War. Okay, so I don't have any of these things. I don't. Oh, he's my store basically. Could be Volgrim.
So you're saying that Mark Hamill turned to the dark side?
He did.
He plays the Watcher?
The Watcher. Yeah, he's like your conscience that's playing alongside you.
Do you remember?
I don't know where to go, guys. I'm stuck now. I remember getting stuck in this
He's
game.
this character.
Yeah, he was on my shoulder, helping me out.
Do you remember in 2010 wondering if Mark Hamill would ever play Luke Skywalker again?
Yeah.
And then he never did?
Yes. And he wasn't in the games. It's crazy that Lego Force Awakens got Harrison Ford to play Han Solo. That just blows my mind.
Yeah.
You know, all of those games. I wonder if they even tried talking to Harrison Ford before. Like, we want to make a Han Solo game. Will you do it? I wonder if that ever happened.
Not before Disney. Lucasfilm wouldn't have paid him.
Is that what it is?
George Lucas would have looked at it and been like, you want to pay him how much? No, just get some sound alike.
You think?
I think George Lucas would have not done that.
Well, Lucas didn't have the greatest respect for video games.
He also didn't have the greatest respect for Harrison Ford.
No, they're great friends. Are you kidding?
But as an actor, like, he was always... maybe not respect is not the word.
No,
but,
no. They
George Lucas is very frugal. And he's not going to pay Harrison Ford to do something that he can pay a sound-alike to do for 1/10.
Oh, I know what I need. I needed I need to be able to zap up to the... I need, like, one of those chain things so I can jump up to the glowing blue bits. But I think that's far from here. So what do I do right now? Let's see. If I go to... Does it have my... Select the gear. Okay. I don't need that. Character. What are my objectives? Where do I go? My artifacts. Is that it? Okay. What does this do? My map. Okay. Find the demon Samael. So I have to get into that space. I mean, it looks like it's just right here, but I can't get in there.
Thorazine, Wolf of Wall Street. No.
Wolf of Wall Street, right?
No.
Yes.
Too big in that. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
He was great.
Too big.
No.
Too big.
You're crazy.
You compare that to Jonah Hill, what Jonah Hill is doing, he's getting big in the same way and it doesn't feel as forced.
No.
It's easy to sit there and yell and be like, I'm crazy.
No.
It's easy to do
No,
that.
nothing that he does as an actor is easy to do. At all. I totally disagree with you. He's an excellent actor. And that was a terrific performance.
THX 1138 needs a remake. Get on that, Lucas. Well, Lucas did a special edition thing with it.
Yeah, they
on
did.
DVD. And I didn't mind the changes in that because they're so minute. It's not like, well, some of the changes
He
aren't.
didn't put Jabba into it?
He didn't put a cartoon Jabba the Hutt, no. He did add, he did add like cartoon monster things in one shot.
Is that what I had to do? Does anybody remember what I have to do?
Oh, thanks for the super chat, Blade Blur.
You rock. Thank you, buddy. What do we do? Is this the key or something?
There's a gold thing on your map.
I know, I can't do anything over there.
There's another thing on your map. That's like swirl, blue
Okay.
swirl.
Okay.
What's the
That's-
blue swirl?
The blue swirl is Volgrim, who wants to sell me stuff.
Are you supposed to throw something into that hole in the wall?
I don't really have
What if you press pause? Is there like a
No, I tried all that.
instructions
I tried all that. Ask chat if they remember.
Chat, tell us what to do.
What do I do now? I know it's going to be easy. I can't just destroy this, can I? No, and I...
Jordan Cunningham, cutting your hand on a piece of glass is not the same as acting. So there.
Okay.
That's talking about Leonardo in Django Unchained.
Ah, right.
That's not the same as acting.
Okay. Restores some of Rage's... War's Rage. Life Essence. No, I don't need that. What do I need? Sword. I can get a Demon Edge. Rising Uppercut Slash. Oh, that's what I need. Harpoon Tackle.
Demon Edge is like a good name for a metal band. Like a death metal band, that would be a cool name. Demon Edge.
I think it's this that I want, right? A powerful precision move that pierces through by... So how do I use that?
Question, does anyone miss Soul Blade? The game before Soul... We talked about Soul Blade in our interview with
we did.
the Soul Calibur people.
I don't miss it. I like Soul Calibur better.
What's the difference? I mean, Soul Calibur is just the same thing, but newer, right?
Yes, Harpoon Tackle. Okay, it's just a tackle. It's not a harpoon, okay.
Okay, Jordan Cunningham is following up saying, I meant he didn't mess up his performance when he accidentally hit his hand. Okay, that means he's a professional. I never said he wasn't. I never said he was unprofessional. I just don't think he's as good an actor as people make him out to be. When he's getting big, anyway. When I like him in subdued roles where he doesn't say anything. Like The Revenant is good because he doesn't talk.
I'm stuck. I don't know what to do.
Well, we could call it a day, Vic.
I think so. I think.
It's hot in here.
Sadly, I do not want to. I think I'm going to have to stream this some more on my own. I think that's what the plan is going to be.
You can play this tomorrow, Vic.
Yeah.
There's no rule that says you can't.
I'm playing more of this. I'm hooked. I want to play it. I'm trying to figure this out, but I don't know what the hell to do. And Chad, I think it's been a while since you guys have played, so I'm not getting any help on this. I have to read about it, I guess. I will go to... I mean, I have to get in there, but I don't know what to do. Like, I'm pressing the triggers. It's not any of these things. It's not this. When I go here, my weapons just say info. Just my Chaos Eater. I don't have any other things that I can use. What's this gear? My Wrath abilities. Okay, those are the Blade Geysers. Is that assigned? Yeah, it's already assigned. Okay, I don't know what to do. Like hold down buttons, nothing's... Okay, I've got uppercut moves. I can do my harpoon attack. Does the harpoon attack crush this? No. Do I just have to go and keep killing
Patrick Furtado
cars?
says R1 or R2. I don't know what that means.
R2. I'm trying all of those.
Okay, well, thanks for coming, everyone.
We're stuck, guys. This happens. These are video games. This thing's not letting me out, right? I can't get past here. No. 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 I think that opens up after I think I found the thing down there, right? Oh, I'm stuck. This is frustrating. Oh, I don't know what to do.
Let's call it a day.
Okay, that is it. The game is fun, EMAC, absolutely, but I'm stuck, and that happens. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. Blake, thank you very much for following along in the chat.
Thanks for coming, everyone.
It was a good conversation about actors. Hello, Victor Lucas. Thanks for putting me on the show. Jamie Andrews, you rock. Thanks for being there. You guys are awesome. Had a very, very fun day today with lots of good things to talk about. And yes, Leonardo DiCaprio is an incredible actor. I think we can all agree on that. We'll be back again tomorrow with a new EP Live. But until then, we have tons of content for you to check out. So please do. And if you dig it, hit subscribe, that little bell. And if you're so inclined, that sponsorship button. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have yourselves a great day. Play forever.